We got Louis Smolka back here on the program, and this time he is a member of the UFC roster. He's going to be making his return to the Octagon November 24th at UFC Fight Night 141. Louis, how are you, man? I bet you're feeling pretty damn good.
I'm pretty happy, James. I'm pretty happy, man. I'm so thankful. I kind of want to cry a little bit, but I don't exactly have time for that right now.
Right, yeah, you got this big fight coming up here in the bantamweight division. I want to go back to last week. We find out the flyweight division is folded. At that point, are you thinking a UFC return is probably unlikely?
Yeah, I was a little worried. I mean, I was just like, dude, I was worried. I was like, oh man, I'll have to see what happens with these guys. Like, where are they gonna send all the bantamweights? Are they all gonna get signed? Like, who's gonna start scoop? Or where are all the flyweights gonna go? Is somebody gonna scoop them all up? What's going on? What does this mean for me? Like, I didn't know what to do.
That's crazy. So when did you find out about this contract and that you were going to fight on this Beijing card?
Um, Honestly, man, just my manager Jason House, he called me on Friday and he was like, dude, I might have just done something. Just say your prayers tonight. And I was like, what? He's like, just say your prayers. Like, I'm just talking to Sean right now. Just say your prayers. I might have done something. I was like, all right, okay, I'll say my prayers. Like, so I did it, and like we didn't hear if the fight was confirmed or not for like 3 days until like Monday, and like I was just been like running around trying to get visa paperwork ready, and like I gotta do blood work and stuff. I got a bunch of stuff to do, man.
Yeah, no, I bet. But that's obviously great to see you back in the UFC. Jason posted a pretty cool message that he sent you, at the beginning of the year, just talking about, drinking. And I know that's been a big part of your growth over the last year is being sober. I'm not sure if you saw the message, but, have you kind of reflected on the great year that you've had, turning things around?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it's been a lot, I mean, I gave up a lot for this. I mean, at the beginning of the year, I never thought it'd been like almost a year sober. Like it was a big part of my life, and I was like to give it up. It's just, I mean, it's been a pretty wild journey, but I'm happy. I'm just so happy it paid off.
What's been the feedback like from people finding out that you got re-signed? Because I've seen nothing but overwhelming positivity. I think a lot of people have been rooting for you. I'm sure that was overwhelming to see.
Yeah, it's been like a lot of people have been like great about it. A lot of people have been giving me a lot of love, and I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate everybody being happy for me. It's a nice feeling, and I want to make sure everyone's just like I just want to go out there and do well.
Do you think part of it was also the fact that you didn't change the UFC on any of your social media handles? Remember we talked about that because if
Oh
you
yeah,
changed it,
yeah,
you would have lost the verification. I think it helped a bit. People still familiarizing you as a UFC fighter.
yeah. Maybe everybody now trying to get it back into the UFC. Go change your Twitter handles.
Yeah, see what happens. When are you heading down to Beijing?
We leave on Friday. So like 2 days. I just went and got my Patagonia jacket so I can be nice and warm and stuff.
Okay, that's cool. And we talked a little bit about it there, but your corner, are you only having one corner person for this, or how's that working out?
I'm bringing out Matt Salinas from 10th Planet, and I'm bringing out Collins coming, of course. Then Jason's gonna meet us out there, and then Martin Day is going out there too with Charles and Lowen, my old team. So that's gonna be freaking cool because I haven't seen them in a minute.
Yeah, I mean,
We can just hang out like the old days, hopefully.
yeah, no, and I thought that was so cool. Sort of putting Hawaii on the map again. Martin getting signed there. I know he was a good friend of yours.
Yeah, that's my boy, dude. I'm so happy for him. He worked so hard for this. Like, I'm happy for him. I hope he goes out there and just kills it.
So, what do you know about your opponent here, Sumudaerji? I think that's how you say it. He's 22 years old. He's got a 10-2 record. He's actually coming off a loss heading into this fight. I don't know if you saw that.
Um, I actually did not know that. I know that one of his things, the result was still pending or whatever. But um, he looks like a kickboxer, southpaw. Like he's real lanky. He's really good at like tall guy moves. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out with us both being tall.
What about fighting at bantamweight? When was the last time, or have you ever competed at 135?
I've competed as high as 155 before. Yeah, it was like my first pro fight, but like yeah, or like my second one. Like they just needed a late notice, so I had to do it on like 2 days notice. I weighed in like 140, like 9 with like my jeans on.
That's crazy. What about now? Like, how's the cut going? You got this fight next week. A lot easier than cutting to 25, I'm sure. But
Oh, it's so much better. Like, I'm only cutting like 15 pounds for this, which is way better than 25, especially like that's a huge percentage of my body weight, man. That's like a lot.
and I know you've been in the gym, staying ready. You just had your fight recently. Who have you been training with ahead of this matchup?
Uh, Everybody at Timoyama, Alex Perez, Chito Vera, all the 10th Planet guys at 10th Planet Irvine. I mean, just all my usual dudes. I got my guy Junior over there holding mitts for me and just like cutting weight with me and stuff. Like we got a lot of killers over there, man. A lot of good quality bodies. Got Ron over there. Ron's another good body too. And yeah, I feel good, man. I feel great. We have Desmond too. I normally do a lot of work with Desmond Torres, but he's off in Virginia right now. But he's coming back for Bellator in January, so I'll see him again soon.
Okay, that's great. Do you feel like this is going to feel any different going into the octagon? Because in some ways, you're a new fighter. I mean, new weight class. You've certainly done a lot of things outside the cage too. Like, is this feel different going into this fight?
Yeah. It doesn't feel too different. I mean, I've done a few of these in the past. I've done like my fair share of late notice, get ready, go, kind of things. So I'm not I'm not worried. I'm not more worried than usual, but like I don't know, I'm always worried. At the same time, somehow I'm confident. I'm like, I'm gonna get this fucking win, but I'm kind of scared because it's a fight and anything can happen. I've done this so many times. It's like the same emotions again.
What are you using for recovery for this training camp?
Terphouse, the usuals, Terphouse, and that's it. Terphouse and G Fuel Energy for my caffeine.
That's good. Are you able to bring that stuff on the airplane, or how does that work?
I'm gonna try to take the CBD. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm gonna try to take the tincture up with me, and then because I know CBD is legal to compete like to have in your system when you compete. So I'm just gonna try to bring it up with me, and we'll see from there. I mean, hopefully, like it doesn't get like seized at customs or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, what is this?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm sorry, it's legal." I'm like, you guys can
Exactly.
have it.
How do you see this fight unfolding? I mean, you finished your last three opponents. Are we going to see another finish in this one?
Hopefully, man. I'm always trying to get a finish. Always, I don't like going to the judges' scorecards. I'm not that kind of guy. Like, I'll take the judges win, but I don't really want to. I really don't want it.
Right. No, and I hear you. Big question, obviously. You're going to be on the airplane. It's a bit of a hike to get from California to Beijing. What are you going to be doing on the airplane?
I'm gonna find some video games, man. I'm gonna download some stuff on my PC, and I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time on that airplane, man.
Okay. What are you playing right now, or what are you looking at getting?
I don't even know. I probably gotta find some kind of like first-person shooter, or whatever. Or, no, actually, probably not a first-person shooter, but some kind of story mode game, because I can't really like. There's not gonna be any internet.
Right. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. So you gotta come prepared, right? You can't be, and then if you get there, you'll be bored. You need something to do. So that's smart.
Yeah. I mean, I can play. I mean, I don't know. I think Counter-Strike and like all those games are big in Asia. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, that's interesting. Are you going to be downloading a lot of Bob's Burgers or whatever as far as stuff to watch?
No, I normally watch that at home with the family. Oh, I'll wait to come home. I'll watch whatever's on. I'll watch some crazy Chinese game shows or something. I don't know. Most
Good.
Extreme Elimination Challenge.
Yeah,
No,
I love that show. They got to bring that back. What was it? MXC or whatever? What was it called?
MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, or something like that.
Yeah. Would you ever do a show like that?
Yeah, definitely. That's basically American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, it's true. Except it was like way cooler because like everything went like there were no like rules really. It was just kind of off the wall, right? So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good,
There
man.
was like the huge boulders coming down. It's like, all right, get to the top. Like, oh.
It doesn't matter how you get there. You just have to get there. So good stuff, man. Well, Lewis, again, congratulations on getting the contract and coming back to the UFC. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours.
Yeah, you guys can find me Last Samurai UFC, still UFC, on Twitter, Facebook, IG. Yeah. Just thank you to everybody. Thank you to all my sponsors. Thank you to my fiance Yumi, my daughter Lucy especially. Thank you to Jason for helping me out with all this. My sponsors, Terphouse, Defend Hawaii, G Fuel Energy, Skeevy Underwear. what else? Defense Soap, Virus, just everybody. Thank you guys, man. Thank you all so much. Lace and Loop is cool. They've been helping me out a lot too. So yeah, just thank you to all my sponsors. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody.